another episode of Chrome Concealed. Hey guys, this is Preston here, and today I got some exciting news. Over the next 3 days or 3 videos or 3 emails, however you want to say that, I'm going to be going over PBNs. So first video is today. I'm going to be showing you how to find PBNs for cheap, how to get PBNs for cheap so that you can afford them, so that you can afford to rank your websites and your clients' websites. Video number 2, we're going to be covering how to power up your PBNs, how to make them super powerful with a technique that I'm going to be showing you. And then number 3, I'm going to be showing you how to host your PBNs for safety so that they don't get de-indexed in the future, because a lot of people mess up with hosting their PBNs and how to do it properly. So I'm going to show you the best way to host your PBNs. So keep an eye out for your next couple videos and emails, because I'm going to be showing you some really cool tactics for setting up PBNs, getting them for cheap, and how to host them. So let's get into today's video, which is going to be finding PBNs for cheap. I'm going to show you a method to go out there that you can use if you're on a budget to find PBNs for cheap, so that you can start investing in PBNs to start ranking your clients and your own websites. So watch the video and stay tuned for your future emails.
Hey guys,
and videos.
Preston here. We are in my laptop, and now I'm going to be showing you how to get PBNs for cheap, because we all want to be cheap and we all want to find good domains without spending a boatload of money on them. PBNs have actually gotten a lot more expensive over time, because more and more people are trying to use PBNs because they are probably the best way to rank websites to date. So I'm going to show you how to get PBNs for cheap so you don't have to spend an absurd amount of money on getting PBNs. And so this is for anyone who is on a budget or just is tired of spending, massive amounts of money on PBNs, etc., etc. So one of the key strategies that you want to do is make sure you're placing lots of low-end bids when you're bidding on domains. So when you buy PBNs, you're doing it through auctions, and one of the best strategies that I use is placing lots of low-end bids on lots of domains and hoping that some of them will just go unnoticed and slide through, which does work. If you place 50 bids for $12 or $20, maybe 1 or 2 of them slide through, but that's going to be worth it because you're picking up domains for so cheap, and you're going to be ranking your clients for very, very, very tight budget and getting a better return on investment rather than spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on PBNs. So the key here is don't get into bidding wars. If someone starts upping your bid, just leave it. Unless it's a really important domain for you, just leave it and don't get attached to it. Just keep placing lots of low-end bids and don't get attached to the domain or anything. And eventually some of them are going to slide through. And I'm going to show you how to do this in just a second. So another technique you can use is use other domain auction sites that aren't as popular. So GoDaddy is very popular, so lots of people bid on domains there. What you want to do is pick other auction sites that don't get as much traffic, because there's not as many people hanging out there, and you can pick up domains for cheaper. So that's another technique. Some of the other auction sites require a minimum of $70 bids or whatever. But even if you're picking up decent domains for $70, it's going to be worth it to you. So, and another technique is using domain scrapers, where you can actually find expired domains and pick them up for $10 to register. So that's another great tactic, and I'll show you how to do that. So like I said, just let me show you how to do all this stuff. So I use a tool called SERPed, which is actually closed to the public, but you can actually buy the product or the software through my link, because I am a partner with SERPed. Also, you can do the same thing with Register Compass. The only great thing about SERPed is it has a bunch more other tools in it. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. Once again, you can use SERPed, and if you want to learn more about this tool, just go below this video and you'll see a link. If not, if you're already using Register Compass, that's completely fine, but let me show you. So domain research, you're going to go to Age Domain Finder, and basically what this is, it's the same thing as Register Compass, just a little bit better. And so basically all we're going to be doing here is you put in your filters of what you want to find for PBN domains, and then and then just hit search, and it's going to find all the auctions for you that are going on. So PR is irrelevant. We're not going to go with PR. We want age. We want some age to our PBN. So I'm going to go 3 to 10 years. I know some people only want 5 or 10 year old PBNs, but we want a little bit of age to our PBNs. Once again, the price, we want to be anything. We'll go for we'll go anything lower than $50. So we don't want to spend more than $50 on a PBN. Maybe even we'll put that to 30. Actually, we'll go 50. And expires in the next 7 days. We want MOSDA, we'll just say domain authority is 20, up to 20, or 20 and above. Majestic trust flow, we'll do a minimum of 10. Normally I like to go 15, but we'll just do 10 here. And Majestics, actually we'll go 15. We'll make sure these are good domains. And Majestic citation flow, obviously less than 30 because we don't want a huge citation flow. So then you can choose your TLDs. We got .com, .ca, Australia, whatever you want. You can basically choose whatever TLDs you want. You can take them out if you don't want them. And then for the last part is the great thing about this tool is it pulls from all of these auction sites. So remember when I said use other domain auction sites that aren't as popular? Well, that's the great thing about SERPed is it pulls from all of these auction sites like Namejet, Snapnames, Name, Dynadot, Sea-Doo, Droplist, Phoenix, Fabulous. So you're not just relying on GoDaddy. You get all of these lists here. So you're going to put your stats in. You're going to hit search. And I'm assuming that most of you already know what kind of stats you're looking for when it comes to a PBN. So that's not what this training is about. But you'll notice that right off the bat, there are tons of domains to sift through. We got tons of domains. You can see there's 5 pages that we can sift through with a bunch of different results. And so you can organize this by however you like, and you can see how much time is left. And basically all we're going to do here is analyze the domains and make small bids. So you can see that these ones are GoDaddy. So basically I'll just kind of use this one as an example. So obviously you want to analyze the domain to make sure it's you want to make sure that it's actually a good domain. So right off the bat, we can just kind of check the backlink history. With this, I like this tool because all you have to do is click. Not only does it have an auction, where you can buy domains from auction, but right off the bat, you can click this button and it'll bring you, and you can basically just analyze the domain right off the bat. So you can hit show backlinks, and right off the bat, we can see the backlink history of this. This pulls straight from Majestic SEO, and you'll notice that the anchor text and the backlinks are not good. So this is not a good domain, but we can check the anchor text and everything and the backlinks going to it. So this pulls straight from Majestic SEO, which I like. That's why I love this tool so much, because it's a complete SEO tool. You don't have to sift through other tools to get stuff done. So we know that's a bad domain. So let's go to this next one. We're going to check this domain out. We're going to hit show backlinks, and we're going to come through here, and you can see once again the backlinks don't look that good. We're getting some sort of like weird anchor text, so we know right off the bat that that's not a good domain. So I'm going to just kind of sift through here and see a domain that might look like a good domain. This one looks like it might be good. So show backlinks. Oh, there we go. So this one looks like it's pretty good. You can see the anchor text and the backlinks. The trust flow is right here. So you can see lots of the backlinks come into it have high trust flow, which is good. We can see that the anchor texts on some of these links are very good. They're not spammy anchor text. They're actually brand. And you can come down here and check out the anchor text. So we can see that the anchor text is actually really good. The backlinks look pretty good. Just from the initial finding, we're going to say this is a good domain. So all you want to do now, I'm kind of being speedy here, just kind of trying to be as fast as possible. So this is the domain. The backlink history looks pretty good. The anchor text looks good. What you can do now is you can actually check the status in Google. So you can click this and it will bring you over to Google. We can see that we got one indexed, it's indexed in Google, and then you can come here and you can actually look at the domain history. It'll bring you to the Wayback Machine, so we can check the history out. We can kind of look at the beginning and the end, just kind of see what kind of website this was. And for some reason so it's not showing up the best possible result, but we'll just pretend that it was a good history. So right off the bat, we did our research. I'm just using this for as a quick example purposes. We like this domain, and it looks like it has a good history, good backlink profile. It has the stats that we want. So all you're going to do now is basically click on the domain, come over to Namejet, which is a Namejet, and you're going to place a bid here. Now, and that's all it takes. I actually am not going to be placing the bid, but you're going to put the minimum bid. You're going to put the minimum bid in there, and you're going to leave it, and that's all you're going to do. And then you're going to go on to the next one. You're going to find the next domain. So we're going to go with queensday.info. You're going to analyze this domain. You're going to see if it has a good backlink profile. Just show the backlinks. This is the reason why I like this tool so much, because you can get all this stuff done really, really fast. So this one, once again, we can see that a lot of the trust flow, we got some good backlinks with trust flow 18. We got what seems to be very clean anchor text. The anchor text seem to be brand and URL. Queen's Day Festival, queensday.info, queensday.info. So the anchor text looked pretty good. The backlinks look pretty good. Just from our initial findings, that looks like a pretty good domain. We can check the status in Google, and we can see it's indexed, so that's good. We can check the Majestic graph if we want. So let's check the domain history. We want to make sure it was a clean domain. We make sure you check multiple dates. But we just click on here, and blah, blah, blah. The pictures aren't really showing, but I'm sure it is a good domain. So yeah, we just like that. We can do our research on the domain that fast just by using these tabs. And all you're going to do now that you know that it's a good domain, we're going to head over to Dyna, whatever you call it. And you're going to just put the minimum bid in. You're going to place your bid for the minimum amount. And that's going to be, so you can see here, Queen's Day. Right now, the price is at $16. So you could place a bid for like $20 and, just leave it. Once again, just leave it. And then you're going to come through. You're going to do that with a bunch of these domains from all these different auction sites. And there's 5 different pages to sift through just from what we put in for the week. And you're going to place, 30 bids, 50 bids, and maybe 1 or 2 of them are going to get through. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are going to get through. And even if you win 1 or 2 of them, you're going to be winning them for super, super cheap. So that's how you do it when it comes to placing low-end bids. Don't get into bidding wars and using other auction sites. That's why I like this tool, because when you do the searches, when you create the searches, you're getting all these different auction sites that nobody else is using. So, and you can do your research really fast. The next one is using what I call a domain scraper. So basically, this tool called SERPT has a domain scraper, so you can come to the expired scraper here. And right off the bat, basically what scrapers do is they scrape domains for expired domains, and then you can register those domains for as cheap as $10, and they might have some pretty good stats to them. So an example is for this is you can actually come to you can pick any website you want, any kind of website you want. I picked a plumbing website, so I just picked up the website, and all you do is you put it in here, you paste it, and you hit search this domain, and this tool will scrape this domain to find any expired domains on it. So I actually did that already, so you can see the domains here. It says status complete, and then you can just hit view domains. And you can do the same thing. You can sift through the domains. Now, I don't know if we... so it's found... there. Click here to see all found domains. So right here, you can see all the domains that it found. Now, obviously, with this search, it didn't actually find any of them. But some URLs that you put in there are going to be found, and you're able to basically register those domains for as cheap as $10. So make sure you're picking the good domains to get scraped. And then, if there's any expired domains on it, which this one didn't have, you'll be able to pick up those domains for $10. And lots of the times they are niche relevant. And the great thing about this tool as well is you can see here, after 72 hours after the report is provided to a member's account, they make the remaining untaken domains available. Meaning all the members that are using this tool, if they don't register the domains, then they go up for the public for everyone else to see. And so you can sift through all of these domains. Some of them are going to be bad. Lots of them are going to be bad, but there's going to be some golden nuggets in here that you can pick up for, $10. All you have to do is register them. So, and basically you can sift through the stats right here, Majestic, Moz, etc., and just try and find yourself some good domains in here. And basically you can pick these domains up and just register them for $10. So that's another great way to find cheap domains. And that's really all I got for you. So the two techniques I showed you is using an age domain finder, where you're using all the auction sites, you're placing a bunch of low-end bids and just hoping that a couple of them will slide through every couple days. And it does work. I do this all the time. The next technique is using an expired scraper. You put the domains in, it scrapes the domains, and you can register the domains for $10. And then another tool this has is it has the top expiring domains. And basically these are the domains that are expiring within the next, literally like the next 24 hours, 12 hours. And so you can find some domains on here for, $15. You can see this one's going for $15. A lot of them, $12 here, $12 there, $12 here. And these ones are expiring literally like right now. They're expiring within the next 12 to 24 hours. So you can, come in here and place your bids and for these ones as well, because and make sure that you do your research, but these ones are expiring right away. So you can sift through here by price. We'll just show you an example here. So you can see all these ones, $10, $10, $10, $10. All the domains on this page are going for $10, and they expire within the next 24 hours or 2 days. So that's a great way to pick up some domains that are expiring right away and just placing some low-end bids. So that's all I have to show you. Once again, this can be done through SERPT. It can be done through Register Compass. And just so you know, this tool is actually not available to the market. And I know a lot of you probably won't believe me, but I'll just show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if you come to SERPT, which is the tool that I was just using, and you clicked on serpt.net, you'll notice that it says SERPT is currently closed to the public. This offer is for the Chrome Conceal community and members only. So I wasn't joking when I said that SERPT is actually closed. It's closed to the public. I'm a partner with them, and I am affiliate. So I do earn commissions when I sell this tool. But I'm telling you, I'm one of the few partners who has the ability to sell this tool. So, I mean, it's a steal for what you get. I think the tool, I'm not sure what the tool costs right now, but you get so many different things with the tool. It's not even funny. So if you're interested in grabbing SERPT, there will be a link below this video you can check out to learn more about it. But this isn't about pitching SERPT. This is about showing you what it can do to help you find PBNs for cheap. So if you do get it, make sure you use the age domain finder, the top expiring domain finder, the expired scraper, and you're going to be finding really, really cheap domains. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Go take action. Go bid on some domains. Go win some domains and get them for cheap. And so this is Preston, and I'll talk to you later.